in today's video, I'm going to show you 2 ways that we help our clients use images, images basically being photos that you take on your phone, just simple iPhone, Android photos, how to use them to optimize your Google My Business profile so that you can actually rank better in the Google 3-pack. And this is something that we do for a lot of our clients. Actually, not true. We do this for all of our clients because it works so well. So for those of you who don't know, the Google 3-pack is the maps below the Google ads. When you go to Google, if you search something like DUI attorney, personal injury lawyer, whatever the keyword is that you're searching, a lot of times you'll get ads at the top, and then you'll get a map pack that has 3, sometimes 4 listings if there's an ad in there. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out how do we get listed in that 3-pack, because if you can appear in that 3-pack, then you're much more likely to get phone calls. Now, before we get started, I am hosting a 1-day Google My Business law firm 3-pack bootcamp type of thing. Where basically, I keep changing the name on it, but basically what I'm doing is for an entire day, I'm going to be teaching step by step everything that we do for our clients to get them into the Google 3-pack in the most competitive areas. It doesn't matter the practice area. It doesn't matter the city. It doesn't matter what your competition is doing. This is stuff that you can actually do. This is what we actually do for our clients. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking you through the entire process step by step. My team's going to get on and talk about some stuff that they do also. So it's actually real world things. Everything is going to be very practical, very actionable. It's not going to be it's not going to be overly technical. You don't need to be tech savvy to actually benefit from it. So if you want to hang out with us for the day, it's going to be July 29th. If you buy it and you can't stay for the whole thing or you can't make it, the entire thing will be recorded and you will get the recordings. But the recordings will not be available for purchase after the event. So go to lawyergmb.com if you want to sign up for that. The link should be somewhere around this video if you want to sign up for that. So, all right, now let's talk about 2 ways that you can use images just taken from your phone to rank higher in the Google Maps. Now, part of the reason that we want to do this is basically we're trying to build out our Google our Google My Business profile out as much as we can, because the more complete your profile is, the more information Google has to pull from and kind of learn a little bit about you. But also, it kind of makes sense that the most authoritative, the most trustworthy businesses are going to have the most complete profiles. And that's what Google is typically looking for. They're typically looking for who's the most authoritative, who's the most trustworthy, because Google doesn't know who the best lawyer is. They just know who kind of meets their criteria of what makes an authoritative business. So completing your Google My Business profile and adding images is a good way to do it. But there's some ways that you can actually enhance the images that you add and get the most out of them. So the first thing that we do whenever a client hires us is we tell them to take 20 interior photos of their office. And we also tell them to take 20 exterior photos of their office. Now, when you take these pictures, you need to make sure that you're using an iPhone or an Android, and you need to make sure that the location services are turned on, because what that does is that actually stores the latitude and the longitude of the location where the picture was taken. So what we do is we get 20 interior, 20 exterior pictures. And we always tell, first question our clients always ask is, what do the pictures need to be of? The pictures don't need to be fancy. They don't need to be high quality. 99.99% of people are never going to see them. So just do a walking tour of your office. Just walk around with your phone, just snapping pictures around your office, and make sure that you have the location services on. And then once you have that, you can then, and also do the exterior. You can just do the outside of your building. You can do your parking lot. You can do your sign. You can do, if there's a parking garage, if there's a lobby, all those, basically anything you can think of. But what you're going to do is you're going to take these 20 pictures and you're going to go into your Google My Business profile and you're going to upload them to the interior photo section of the photo section of your Google My Business profile. So when you're logged in on the left side, you're going to see something that says photos. You're going to click that. At the top, there's going to be a lot of options across the top. One's going to say interior. You're going to upload the 20 interior photos. Another's going to say exterior. You're going to upload the 20 exterior photos. And what that's going to do is that's basically Google can read the metadata on those pictures. And basically what that does is that tells Google it's getting the latitude and longitude of your location on your Google My Business profile. It makes you much more relevant. So that's something we do for all of our clients. We always tell them 20 interior photos, 20 exterior photos. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to do something, and I've talked about this quite a bit, but you want to do something called the Team Selfie Hack, and I'm going to show you how that works. So we'll call that, we'll call it TSH for Team Selfie Hack. Now, what the Team Selfie Hack is a trick that allows you to get the latitude and longitude of the entire area that you're trying to serve on your Google My Business profile, and it's going to make you much more relevant for the area that you serve. Now, let me try to draw this out, and I'll see if I can show you kind of exactly why this is important and how this works. Now, when you're trying to rank in Google, let's say this is the area that you're trying to, let's say this is your city, right? Now, let's say that your law firm is located right here. Now, what's going to happen is with Google, a lot of times, one of the biggest things that determines if you show up in the Google 3-pack is the distance from the searcher. So if somebody searches from right here, there's a good chance that you're not going to show up, because a lot of times what you'll notice is that if you go like you'll rank really, really well right here, like around your area. And then it gets a little lower as you get further away. And then as you get outside of these areas over here, you might not have any visibility at all. You might not show up at all. And that's why if you're at your office and you Google yourself, you'll get different results than when you're at home and you Google yourself, especially if you live, a couple miles away from your office. So the goal of the Team Selfie Hack is to make you more relevant for this entire area that you're trying to serve. And basically, by doing this, you're going to be able to expand your reach so that you're going to reach this entire area. So what you need to do is you need to pull up a map, and you need to look at the actual city that you're located in, right? And then what you need to do, I think I have another color here. And then what you need to do is you need to find landmarks that are around the entire area that you're trying to rank in. So maybe you can find a landmark here, and you can find a landmark here, and you can find one here, you can find one here, you can find one here. And basically what you want to do is you want to go to all these places, just like this, and you want to take selfies with your phone, again, making sure that the location services are on. Now, the reason that you want to do this is because what you're going to do, and actually, I should note, if you can have your team do this, if you have several members of your team, and you can have different members of your team go through and take selfies, that way you can upload them and make sure they're all using their phones and they all have location services on, then what you can do is you can take those pictures, you can upload them to the team section of your Google My Business profile. And what that is going to do is that is going to make you more relevant for all these locations. And it makes it much more likely that when this person right here searches, you're going to have you're going to have more reach, and then you'll actually show up in the Google 3-pack because you've got all the latitude and longitude of all of these locations stored on your Google My Business profile, and it makes you much more relevant for the entire area. So those are two different ways that you can use images to rank better in the Google 3-pack. You take 20 interior photos and 20 exterior photos and upload them to your Google My Business profile in the interior and exterior section. And then you do the Team Selfie Hack, where you go around, you take selfies all over the city, and you upload them to the team section. Now, the reason that you're doing selfies, the reason I call it the Selfie Hack, is because you're uploading them to the team section. That way, if Google looks at it, it's pictures of people that work for you under the team section. If you're just going around and taking pictures of different monuments and uploading it to the team section, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So that's what you want to do. And now there's other things you can do also with images that are a little bit, they're not really complicated, but they're a little bit above and beyond this video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be revealing more ways you can use images and other really simple, practical things like this that you can do that can really give you an edge on your competition. And I'm going to be doing it on the live boot camp that I told you about at the beginning of this video. It's going to be July 29th. All you have to do is go to Lawyer GMB, and the link should be around here somewhere. Lawyer GMB, and just sign up. And, I hope to see you on the boot camp. If you have any questions at all below this video, let me know. Also, if you use photos to rank your law firm, and if you've done the Team Selfie Hack, let me know. I want to know how it worked for you. Let me know in the comments. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope to see everyone on the 29th, and I'll talk to you soon.